Twizzle Brown and Lenny Sparkle. Written by Cassie Stafford, illustrated by Harriet Hugh. All was quiet, all was still in the autumn forest over the hill. Then a whizzing and fizzing was heard nearby as a bright light shone out of the velvety sky. With a bang and a pop, a wizard appeared, with a very tall hat and long silvery beard. He put on his glasses and brushed down his cloak. He picked up his satchel and then he spoke. "Where am I?" he wondered. I'm not really sure. I don't think I've ever been here before. I'm feeling rather hungry. It's time to take a break." With a flick of his wand, he conjured his favourite food, a custard cake. And while he ate his custard cake, he looked up at the moon. I'm tired," he said. "It's time for bed. The sun will be up soon." He laid his head upon a bed of earthy moss and leaves. He put his wand inside his cloak to hide from forest thieves. But as he slept, he tossed and turned. His wand fell to the ground. Sparks flew out into the night and enchanted all they found. A pile of autumn sticks and leaves spiralled in the air. In the centre stood a stick man with a twizzle tuft of hair, and a leafy little creature with big red sparkly feet, the strangest pair of creatures you could ever hope to meet. They gazed upon the wizard as he quietly slept, then hand in hand into the magical forest they crept. They looked at all the other things the magic wand had made. Shuffling through the autumn leaves, they jumped and danced and played. A squirrel stood and sang aloud the most enchanting song. A mole popped up from underground and asked, "What's going on?" A rabbit thumped her foot and laughed. She thought it was a joke when she saw the frog that danced and pranced and curtsied with a croak. A tree trunk and an owl talked late into the night, when suddenly they jumped. They'd all received a little fright. The wizard appeared before them. Confused, he scratched his head. I think my wand has had a little fun tonight," he said. "My name is Elvin. I'm a wizard. Would you like some tea?" He magicked a toadstool and some stools. "So, what shall it be? How about some cake, some butter and some bread? Squirrel, more nuts for you?" "Yes, please," Squirrel said. The wizard sat with his new friends, who all had cake and tea. He named each one, and then he saw two hiding by a tree. The wizard was a smart one, and soon he saw them peek. He sent his new friends Ruby Rabbit and Felicity Frog to seek. The wizard beckoned the peeping pair and asked them if they could take care of every creature, big and small, inside the wood. The two new friends smiled shyly and bowed their heads politely, while the wizard stood above them with his wand, which now shone brightly. What shall I name you?" he pondered. "Now let me think." The wand started to sparkle, did a jig, and began to blink. Into the night shot a bright white light. It whooshed and popped and whizzed. The twizzle tuft twirled wildly. The creature's feet glowed, then fizzed. "I name thee Sir Lenny Sparkle. I name thee Sir Twizzle Brown." Rising behind them, the the sun was creating a glorious golden crown. From this day forth, the wizard boomed, each of you will know, when a mystery needs solving, for Lenny's feet will glow. The twizzle tuft will spin around when something is askew, and when you are together, you will know what you must do. The forest cheered, the wizard smiled and looked up at the sun. It's a pleasure to have met you all. I've had a lot of fun. He reached his hand down to the ground, but there he could not see his satchel or his magic wand. He cried, "Where can they be?" The twizzle-tuft twirled round and Lenny's feet began to glow. "We can find it," yelled Lenny Sparkle. "Come on, Twizzle, let's go." They glided magically until Twizzle Brown said, "Look!" They found the satchel hiding in a shady little nook. "Thank you, Lenny. Thank you, Twizzle," the grateful wizard cried as he took the satchel from them with the magical wand inside. "I hope to see you all again, but for now I say farewell." He swished his wand back and forth as he muttered a magical spell, and then he disappeared into the early morning light. He left behind a triangle of sparkles, brilliantly white. Will Twizzle Brown and Lenny Sparkle see their friend once more? With magic in the forest, who knows what's in store? Good night. Sleep well. See you next time.